But a quick introduction about me, I'm Rebecca from XDC Network. And about XDC Network, we are a layer 1 even compatible blockchain. We've been out in the market since 2019, and our focus areas and use cases will be trade finance, tokenizing RWA, and cross-border payments. So I guess we'll talk about more later on those use cases.
What about you guys? You're running your L1s. Have you actually seen so far any tokens that represent the real world value, or you're still waiting for that to appear on your blockchains?
I think for tokenization, real estate has done a pretty good job in terms of introducing fraction ownership. And that, I mean, people understood that you can own a fraction of a building and in return you will have the rental income, right? But at XDC Network, we are very much excited on the trade finance. As we know, goods, trillions of dollars worth of goods are moving globally. So these cargo ships are what? Backed with invoices, bill of lading, warehouse receipts, and of course other trade instruments. Imagine if you put these assets on chain. So not only we make the transaction faster, more transparent, less paperwork, you've touched that already, and of course that will open more capital. And it becomes more accessible to other investors. And of course, aside from that, I think one more is tokenizing commodities like gold, treasuries, and yeah, I think that's a thing that we are very much excited with this use case.
Yeah, even I just agree with her.
Yeah, I do agree with them, piggybacking to what they've said on the legal ownership and also the regulatory. So in terms of legal ownership, we have to make sure that digital assets on chain is actually recognizable outside the blockchain ecosystem. So it's very important that these digital assets, once I claim it, I mean it should be there physically, right? So we have to protect also the consumer rights in terms of regulatory. I think innovation does not mean, or technology itself does not mean less regulation. It needs broader or clear regulatory. That's it.
Thank you.
Yeah, so XDC Network is not regulated itself, so it's very important to have regulated partners such as Big Panda. So in the future, we believe that it's a future collaboration with seamless interoperability between asset issuers, investors, fintechs, banks. Once these pieces or stakeholders come together, that makes trade assets or this, real world asset become trustable, accessible to the market 24/7.
So thank you very much. It was great, a pleasure to have you. Maybe if you can give us the one asset which you think would be the next, let's say, big thing when it comes to tokenized assets. What do you think? I think with you it's kind of easy.
It's very easy. Gold and by God. That's it. No other asset.
Trade finance, as I've said, trade finance gap has reached already $2.5 trillion US.
Wow.
Tokenization itself is not the main problem. The main problem is distribution and custody and just Big Panda.
Yeah, as per my view, I agree with gold and of course you can say the real estate. Because as per the geopolitical situation is going on, everybody knew, correct? So yeah, everybody just not depends on the particular jurisdictions. They want investors from outside of that. So I think when the IWA side, if we can just tokenize all those assets, real assets with you can say in IWA side, probably it will open the market to investors who not only just stay on that particular jurisdiction. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you very much. Now it's a selfie time.
Malinaw po.